Burgers and sandwiches, iconic. However, there's a problem. They can either be really good or just average. Forget average on today's video. These are extremely unique, things you've never seen before, and most importantly, you're gonna find out if they are actually good or they just visually look good. We're gonna be rating all of them to find out which one is gonna be best.
And we're starting off with this one. It went viral a few years ago, and let me tell you something. Ever since I saw it, I had to try it because it just looks to die for. However, is this a gimmick or this is actually worth it? Let me show you how this Japanese style burger took the world by storm. You're gonna need two things: short ribs and bone marrow. Now, if you've never made your own burgers, it's quite simple. You can do whichever blend you like. But as you can clearly see, you don't even need special equipment. You can just use two cleavers and go to town. The fat content with the short rib and the bone marrow combined together should be making this a very tasty patty. I have high hopes because that's how this one starts off. Another special item on this burger is caramelized onions. And if you ever done caramelized onions, butter is the way to go. The more butter, the better. Once they're fully caramelized, set them aside. This burger takes bacon, but you don't want to use bacon strips. You want to chop them fine so that you have a delicious bite. But maybe the most important ingredient of this burger is the cheese. You want to use cheddar and American. Now, you don't want to just put them on a burger. You actually need to melt them down. We're trying to make a sauce out of them, and to prevent them from burning, you use what's called bain-marie, which is basically a pot of water underneath your bowl. It will melt them nice and slow, creating a delicious cheese sauce. Now, you want to go ahead and cook up your burger. Season it as you go. I just went with salt and pepper. Now, here's what happened when you use bone marrow. Take a look at this crust. It's crackly. It almost feels like it was deep fried. That's what you want, friends. Now, add in some American cheese, followed by the caramelized onions. Be sure to toast your buns and start the assembly. So place everything into the bun, followed by the top bun. But here's where the magic happens. Once I slice this open, you can see that it's nice and juicy. But now you want to go ahead and warm up a hot skillet and grab your cheese sauce and immediately throw it in there. This will start bubbling up the cheese real quick. So go ahead and place your halves right on top, followed by some bacon bits, chives, and caramelized onions. Now, if you think this one is good, you just wait and see, friends, because all of the other ones could be even better. As now that this one is ready, it's time to taste and rate to see where it's gonna stack up.
Enough talking, let's give it a try. Cheers.
Cheers. Wow. That cheese is so thick. I got cheese on my hands, on my face.
Bro? You don't like it thick?
No, it's good. I love the creaminess of the cheese, but there's some crispiness in here too.
Yes.
There's so many textures, the caramelized onions, the cheese, the burger, the bun, and everything combines with that nice, bright cheese flavor. It's so delicious.
It's savory, it's sweet, it's delicious. It's all the above. And my favorite part is honestly the fact that the cheese doesn't overpower anything.
No. It complements.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And they're cutting the burger in the middle, putting it there, and getting that nice bubbly cheese contact is what you need. This is amazing, and we're gonna be rating them. Sir.
I like this a lot. I'm giving it a 7.
Wow, okay, you.
I'm gonna have to give this one a 7 as well. It's very good. It could be better, but it's very good.
Very good, absolutely cheesy. I enjoy it. However, it does not beat other things that are coming, which I know and you guys don't, so I'm giving it a 5.
Oh, wow.
Fed, did you take your lactose intolerant pills?
No.
You should have.
Our next one, if you love chicken, this is the one for you. We all know the most popular dish in the world is butter chicken, and the one this one is just makes sense. Surprisingly, it's not that difficult to make. Check it out. Start with chicken thighs. Believe me when I tell you, they are a lot better than breast. Season them well. I went with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and Kashmir chili pepper. Now into a cast iron skillet, throw in some oil and butter. The oil is there to literally prevent the butter from burning. Go ahead and throw in your chicken thighs and cook them all the way through. If you season them properly, you will get a nice, wonderful crust, because in the end, you should be left with nice, delicious chicken thighs. Now for the gravy. Into a pan, throw in some oil and butter. Melt that down, throw in some shallots, and start to cook them. Now add some garlic and ginger paste. As soon as they start becoming fragrant, throw in some tomatoes, followed by cashews, a pinch of salt, some gram masala, and Kashmir pepper. Now mix that up and stir everything together. To deglaze the pan, add in some water. Let the whole thing come to a simmer, and once the tomatoes have softened, go ahead and throw everything into the blender. Now blend it on high, grab yourself a strainer and strain the whole thing. In the end, you should be left with all of the solids in the strainer and a nice smooth sauce. To finish that off, add in some butter, followed by heavy cream. Now mix that really well, place it in a bowl, followed by some heavy cream, a little bit of chili oil, and finish it off with some dry cilantro. And that's our dipping sauce. Because now you want to grab yourself some naan. Remember, whenever you're making a burger or a sandwich, 50% of it is the bread. So make sure you grab a good one. Now lay down some chicken that we previously cooked, followed by tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, melt that down, and add a little bit of dry cilantro. Because this is it. As in the end of the day, what's going to bring the flavor is the dipping sauce. But will this one be as good as the previous one? Well, let's find out.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh,
Wow. Look at our faces.
I don't even care, bro.
This is tasty.
This is everything that I could have ever imagined and more.
I think this naan bread soaks up that thick, creamy butter chicken sauce so perfectly. It has an incredible depth of flavor, and you can feel the heat.
This is Pepezino's favorite food. And then,
Auga booga, mo sauce mo better.
do yourself a favor. If you never had butter chicken in your life, eat it. We gotta vote you.
I'm gonna give this a 9.
Ooh, you, Pepezino.
It's a 10 for me.
10. This is very, very good. However, it's still chicken. So I'm giving it an 8.
Wow.
Wow. I don't even
But
care.
it's so good.
Next, we're going all the way to France. And if you've never had yourself a French dip, friends, do yourself a favor and make it. You owe it to yourself. Now let me show you how simple it can be to make. You can use a chuck roll for this, but I recommend using a prime rib. Now you want to go ahead and tie it so you can keep everything together. Sometimes your butcher will even do this process for you, because now we got to make a compound butter. To make things easy, just throw everything into a food processor. First butter, followed by rosemary, thyme, oregano, and garlic. Now blend that up on high, and that is your butter. Now you want to go ahead and spread that all over the prime rib, and make sure you cover all of the edges. Now get yourself a baking tray, add all of your favorite vegetables, because these are going to become part of the jus. Make sure you don't skip this step. Now you want to place the rib roast right on top, followed by a generous amount of salt. Some beef stock goes right in, and into the oven it goes to roast. The first step is that the butter will slowly melt, going inside of the little crevices, making this prime rib extra good. Now a French dip is not going to be good without any onions. So we start with some butter, followed by white onions. Start to cook that down, add in some red wine, followed by Worcestershire sauce. Now the key here is patience. You want to cook them nice and slow. That way they will caramelize perfectly, and you can't cheat this process. And in the meantime, our prime rib is getting fully cooked. Make sure to baste it from time to time, making it even more flavorful. Because once it's fully cooked, this is what you should have left. Now go ahead and take that out of the baking sheet and let the whole thing rest, because you're left with this now. Believe me when I tell you, friends, this is liquid gold. If you don't like too much of the garlic taste, you can remove some, but make sure that you get all of the fun from the bottom out. Now go ahead and strain the whole thing, fill it up with some beef stock, and go ahead and simmer the whole thing down. Taste it as you go, because once you're happy with the flavor, you are left with the jus, which is our dipping liquid. Now I like to save my garlic. Throw that in a bowl, smash them down, add in some mayo, followed by horseradish, Worcestershire sauce, black pepper, and some salt. Mix that up real good, and that just became our sauce. Believe me when I tell you, friends, it's gonna go perfectly together on the sandwich. Talking about that, by this time our prime rib has rested, and it is still extremely juicy. The key here is to slice it nice and thin. Make sure you grab a little piece of everything, as now we assemble. Like I said before, 50% of your sandwich or burger is the bread, so make sure to grab a good one. These French baguette will do. So I went ahead and cut out the edges and open them up. You want to add a generous amount of that roast beef, followed by the beautiful caramelized onions, some baby Swiss, and into the oven it goes. Now you notice that I toasted one piece of bread as well. As soon as that comes out, add that sauce we made previously, and make sure to serve it with our jus, because this is prime rib French dip. Let's just see if it is as good as it looks.
Give me your true, honest opinion on a French dip. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Wow, that is a messy boy. Very, very savory, and I like it.
It is extremely flavorful. Use the right bread. And when you dunk it on the wajou, it just makes it ululu. You know what I'm saying?
This bread is super hard, super crusty, so when you dunk it, it softens it up just enough where you're not cutting the roof of your mouth, and you can actually enjoy this bread. I want to go to France now, man. This is good.
All the elements in the sandwich are amazing, savory, and the flavor doesn't leave your mouth. It just stays in there, washing every part of my mouth right now. Is amazing.
We have to vote.
I'm gonna give this one a 9.
Woo!
This is awesome.
Oh my, you?
This is a 9. This
A
is
9.
amazing. It's not perfect, but it's amazing.
Wow, I'm sorry everybody, I give this one a 10. It is delicious, it is phenomenal. Dip your sandwich on that wagyu, and the fact that it is beef and nothing else, I love beef. That's all I can say about that. Before moving forward, I want to thank today's sponsor, Manscaped. The holidays are here, my friends. And while you're out there buying gifts for everyone else, don't forget the most important person, yourself. This year, hook yourself up with the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra from Manscaped. First up, the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra. This bad boy comes with 2 interchangeable skin-safe blade heads. One for precision trimming and one for that super clean finish. And check this out, it's got a bigger LED spotlight. I'm talking stadium lighting for your grooming zone. Dual temperature, adapts to your skin tone, all that fancy stuff. Plus, it's waterproof so you can groom in the shower like a pro. 3 length combs, 7200 RPM motor, USB-C fast charging. Man, this thing has more features than my kitchen gadgets. You also get the new Weed Whacker 3.0 Pro for your nose, ears, and eyebrows. It's got dual blade updated system, skin safe tech, waterproof, and yes, it feels great in the hand. Then you finish strong with a crop soother and a crop preserver to keep everything fresh, smooth, and holiday ready. And because Manscaped goes crazy for Christmas, you get 2 free gifts: the Boxers 2.0 and the Shed 2.0 travel bag. So treat yourself or someone you really love to the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra. Use code GUGA15 for 15% off at manscaped.com. Your jingle balls will thank you. Thanks Manscaped for sponsoring this video. Now let's get right back to it.
If you love Mexican food, this is the one for you. Now, if you want to make this real good, it's gonna take some time, but the flavor that comes out of it is incredible. And I'm wondering how it's gonna stack up against the other ones. Let me show you how it's made. You first need to make this, which is the base of everything. Into a pesto and mortar, throw in a generous amount of garlic. Smash them up real good, add some ginger paste, mix it a little more, and set this aside. Now into a pan, throw in some oil, followed by onions, and start to get a little bit of color on them. As soon as that's done, throw in some tomatoes. As this is cooking down, get yourself these chilies. They're dry, so we need to bring out the flavors. And to do that, you just fry them up in some oil. It takes no time at all. As then, you want to throw that in together with the tomatoes, followed by that paste we made previously. Now add some oregano, some cumin, apple cider vinegar, and a tiny bit of cinnamon. Now mix that together and add some salt. Mix it a little bit more, as then you want to go ahead and blend the whole thing. In the end, you should be left with this. Now go ahead and grab yourself some short rib. We're going to cook this all the way through. So to make things easier, I went ahead and split them. Throw them in a large bowl, followed by that marinade we just made, and let the whole thing simmer. After about 4 hours, they'll be nice and tender, so you want to separate the juices and the meat. At first glance, the meat doesn't look that appetizing, but when you combine it with this, it becomes something else. So now you have both. And funny enough, as soon as the liquid cools down, all of the fat will be on the top. So you want to skim that out and reserve. As if you heat up your consommé, check it out. This is going to be our dipping liquid. And if you hydrate your meat with it, you're left with heaven. Now to put the sandwich together, it's quite simple. First, make yourself a guacamole. As you can clearly see, I just combined all of these ingredients together, and I'm setting this aside. Now get yourself some Oaxaca cheese. If you can't find it, mozzarella will do. Then you want to go ahead and melt that down in a skillet, followed by a generous amount of that meat. As you can see, we will get a nice crispy crust on the bottom. Go ahead and lay down a Mexican torta bread. If you can't find it, you can use baguette, but I highly recommend trying to find one. Now scoop the cheese right out, add some pickled jalapenos, followed by a generous amount of guac, and of course the top bun. Make sure to serve it with the consommé, because this is my take on birria torta. It's one of those must-have at least once in your life.
Give me your true, honest opinion. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Wow.
Oh.
I almost feel bad wiping my face because that flavor is incredible. So savory, so rich, and this bread is perfect for the birria. It literally soaks up that marinade beautifully, and when you take a bite, you get birria, you get beef, you get avocados, you get deliciousness.
I love that this has like a hint of cinnamon in it. Yeah. I'm tasting it very strongly, but this is a great sandwich all throughout. Birria is great for anything. This is amazing.
I love the bread. The bread is very, very unique, everybody, because the bread is slightly crunchy, but not really, but it soaks. If you nail the bread, you will nail the sandwich. But we have to vote, sir.
Damn, this is really good. I think I'm gonna go for a 9 on this.
Wow. All right, how about you, Fefe?
I'm giving this one an 8.
8? Oh my God. This one deserves a 10, everybody. I'm 100% giving it a 10. I can eat this one all the time. I just wish it didn't have that many calories.
Canada. They're known for maple syrup, but also poutine. And have you ever heard of poutine burger? I think this should be a new thing, because it just makes sense. Surprisingly enough, this might be the easiest one to make. Check it out. You first gotta make your gravy. Start with a generous amount of butter into a pan, followed by some flour. Go ahead and cook that down and add some beef broth. Now this will start thickening up on you. As soon as you're happy with the consistency, season it with salt and pepper and set that aside. It's that simple. Now here's something I highly recommend. Cheese curd. Get yourself some. It's different than mozzarella and everything else. Now for the burgers, I'm gonna make it real simple. Regular beef where you can buy it from any supermarket. Just make sure it's 80-20. You want to cook this as smash burger patties. It's one of the greatest way of cooking burgers. Make sure you get a nice beautiful crust though, and season as you go. Because once that's done, use American cheese. There's nothing like it, especially on a burger. Now go ahead and cook up your fries. Toast your buns. I'm using brioche. Now add the burger patties right into the bun, followed by a generous amount of fries, those cheese curds, and of course that hot gravy, which will slowly melt the cheese, making it delicious. And using the gravy as a dipping sauce, I think is a must. This is the easiest one to make, and I'm wondering how it's gonna stack up against the rest.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. It tastes exactly what you think it's gonna taste like. A burger with fries and gravy in it.
Exactly. That's what it is. And then?
But they don't mix is the problem.
They don't mix.
The flavors aren't meshing very well together here. I don't mind it. I can
That's
eat
because
it.
you're not Canadian. You don't like poutine. You're just being a hater.
I'm being a hater.
The Canadian talk.
I don't know if I like it or if I'm offended. It actually tastes good. I understand why it's not Fefe's thing because it's super savory. The gravy is savory. The cheese is savory. The actual patty and the cheese inside of the patty, everything is very, very savory. So to someone who doesn't like salt and that type of profile, it's a little bit overpowering. But for me, I actually really like it.
Let's vote. You.
I think I'm gonna give it a 7.
7. You.
I'll stick with a 7 too. It's just not, the flavors are fighting in my mouth. They're not combining very well.
Wow, surprisingly, you both gave it more than me. I'm gonna give it a 4, everybody. It's
What?
all right.
Wow.
It's all right.
I thought you would love it.
Ah, you see? Ah, see? It's good, but I agree with you, Fefe. It's fighting a little bit. It's kind of weird, everybody. Give me my gravy and French fries and cheese curd together. Don't put the bun and don't put anything. I think it's better that way. I cannot believe the French one, everybody. What do you think? Huh? Was it unfair to the Canada?
No, the Canada one was not that great. You did my country dirty, Guga, for real. But the French one was really, really good. It deserved to win.
Fefe, you have something to say?
I just want to know one thing, Guga. Where was my Brazilian sandwich?
Let me know. Hey. Let me know if you guys want a second version. We'll definitely make it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.